Hi, I'm Rachel White of the Horizon League here with Kayla Thompson, a Northern Kentucky track and field student athlete and the winner of our 2021 Bobby Fong Award. So we'll start with that. Kayla, what was your initial reaction when you found out that you had won this year's award?
I was really surprised and I was really grateful to find out that I won the award. I knew that the nomination went through and then we had to figure some other stuff out to get to this point. So I was just kind of like, oh, wow, this is so cool. I actually found out while I was at practice. So it was kind of cool.
That's great. And obviously, I'm sure you've read a little bit of info about the award that it goes to someone who embodies the league's core values, which are integrity, respect, and stewardship. So, what did it mean to you to have those values recognized in you by other people?
It meant a lot. I was actually really surprised when Debbie, our senior women advisor, she um, sent me the information for the award. She's like, "Hey, I want to nominate you for this," and I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Really? That's really nice." So I was just, it's really nice to know that you have people, especially in your corner in athletics, that believe in you and want to nominate you for stuff like this because they see those core values in you. So it meant a lot.
Absolutely. And now we're just going to talk through some of the initiatives that you've been involved with at NKU that were a part of your nomination. So let's just start with your work with the NAACP, being the president of the campus chapter. So talk a little bit about that experience, maybe some initiatives that you were involved with that organization.
Yeah. Initially, when you when you start off with running an organization, you think that it's going to be a lot easier than it actually is. And it's not. There's a lot of work that goes into it, especially since the NAACP isn't just like a campus thing. It's worldwide and it's a national organization, and a lot of things. It's a very professional organization. So a lot goes into it, like taking minutes, making sure that whenever we release statements and stuff like that, it has to be extremely professional. So a lot goes into it, and like you want to plan events that are like doing things that are outreaching to your community, especially NKU and stuff like that. So we do things like Wellness Wednesdays, which is like an all-inclusive um, overall wellness event that we host for NKU students. Even some other students from other schools are able to attend, but basically you get bloodborne pathogen and COVID-19 certification through Red Cross. And then there's a meal provided. There's usually like an exercise session where people can work out and stuff like that. And a lot more goes into that, of course, when we do like a mental health conversation. And then another thing that we do, because of COVID lately, we haven't been able to, but we like to volunteer with the Boys and Girls Club. So that way we can kind of outreach to our community as well.
For sure. And you also had the opportunity to be involved with our 1HL group this year that was formed to discuss a lot of the social issues that were going on. So why did you want to be involved with that group, and what has that experience been like for you?
Yeah. So, well, I got selected to be in the group. So at first, when I got selected, I was like, oh, I wonder what this is about. And then I got to learn a little more about kind of what they were about and what they wanted to accomplish by being in that group. And I think it was a really cool initiative because even during competition, you see across every campus for Horizon League competitions, you kind of see what our group has done and kind of see like how other schools have taken initiative through our group to kind of show, we stand up and speak out against these injustices and stuff like that. So it's really cool to be a part of that group and also being able to actually communicate and be in touch with other people from other schools, because I know with COVID and stuff like that, usually with Horizon League, people get together and, there's conventions and stuff like that. And now it's just kind of like, we don't talk, we don't get to see each other. So getting to be able to actually communicate with other people from other schools has been really cool.
Great. What does being a student athlete, what does that mean to you? What has that experience been like for you?
Ooh, balance. Balance, lots and lots of balance. It's really hard being a student athlete. And I also work on top of being a student athlete and then the organizations I'm involved in. So it's just kind of like it's a big balancing act. Like if you've ever been to a circus and you've seen people spin um spin plates on sticks, like it's like that times 50. So trying to stay on top of your schoolwork while also, being respectful to your teachers when you have stuff going on for athletics, and then also still trying to like stay on top of things. It's a lot, but it's very rewarding because you get opportunities to travel, you get opportunities to meet people, you get opportunities to meet working professionals that you might not get in the real world. And it's like a really cool networking experience. And you also get to kind of exude your character while you compete. So other people see that and kind of amplifies you as a person to others.
Definitely. And you're working on a graduate degree now in NKU's clinical mental health counseling program. So why did you choose that career field, and what do you hope to accomplish after you leave NKU in that area?
Yeah, so I always knew that I wanted to help people in a way. So I wanted to go into the medical field, but I wanted to help people. And I actually started off as a nursing student. And then I realized I'm like, ooh, this is not what I want to do. I actually I had like a patient that I spoke with, and I just sat down and I enjoyed really talking to her and just letting her kind of unload things to me. And I was like, wow, like this is something I think I enjoy this more than all the other medical stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pursue a psychology degree. And then after I graduated, I was like, okay, like maybe I should go get my master's for mental health counseling. And then I was like, I started to get into it, and I really, really enjoy all the classes, what goes into being a counselor, a mental health professional. I think all of that is great. And it's everything that I stand for, because I think mental health is one of the most important things that anybody can take care of. I mean, we talk about like hygiene. Hygiene is extremely important, but mental health and taking care of that should be just as important as you taking care of your hygiene. Your mental health is every day. Like your brain is the most important thing about you and your body. That's what helps you to function on a daily basis. So just thinking about stuff like that, all things I've set aside, I think it's extremely important. And I was like, this is something I need to pursue seriously.
Well, that's awesome. Well, congratulations again on winning the Bobby Fong Award. It seems like you've really been able to make the most out of your time at NKU. So very proud of you, and congratulations again on the award. And thanks for taking the time to chat with me.
Thank you so much, Rachel.